Hello, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Year 4 objective, adding numbers with up to 4 digits. So that will include a question like this: 6,127 plus 5,943. Before we start the addition, I'm going to recommend that you practice estimating with your child. So round the numbers first and estimate the answer. And you should be doing that with every question before you answer it, and checking that your actual answer is within the ballpark figure of your estimate. Look up the definition of estimating with your child. They will probably come back to you and say, if you ask them what estimator means, that it's a guess. A guess could be anything, so discuss with them that estimating is actually a calculated guess, a way of working out what number your answer should be around. After you've done that, then they should be able to add 4-digit numbers, adding ones, tens, hundreds and thousands, and they should be able to do this in their heads once you've gone through it a little bit with them. I'll go through some examples with you in a minute, and then move on to 4-digit numbers, add a 3-digit number. Start with no exchange, so all of these calculations, so you could do a calculation completely with no exchange at all, and I'll go into what exchanging is in a minute. And then building up, so exchanging your ones and tens, then tens to hundreds, and then hundreds to thousands, and then finishing with any exchange. And exactly the same with 4-digit numbers, add 4-digit numbers. Build it up, build it through, and then finally we'd move on to missing number calculations like this. What addition would make this number? And here, what addition would make this number? And then I've put some probing questions here so that you can really challenge your children if they're able to do this fluently. So moving on to some examples. So first example I'm going to show you is an example of estimating. So 6,127 plus 5,943. Firstly, we'd round. So I'm going to look at the hundreds to round the thousands. So 1 is 4 or below. It's less than 5, so it rounds down. So that's going to be 6,000. Plus, again, I'm looking at the hundreds to round to the thousands. 9 is a 5 or above, so I'm rounding up. So 6,000 plus 6,000. And the answer should be somewhere around 12,000. And then this is the example where we're just adding the ones on. This is an example of exchange. First things first, I'll try and get your child into the habit of writing the headings: thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. So here we've got 4,673, add 9 ones. Okay, so 3 plus 9 is 12. We're going to carry the tens over here, so that's in the tens column. 7 and 1 is 8. 6 add nothing is 6. 4 add nothing is 4. And this is exactly what I mean by exchange. So 3 add 9 is 12. We've exchanged those 10 ones for 1 in the 10 column there. And then progressing through, 4,183 plus 20, again, thousands, hundreds, tens, ones. 4,183 plus 20. And here you'll see the exchange from the tens column to the hundreds column. So 3 plus nothing is 3. That's demonstrating no exchange from ones to tens. 8 plus 2 is 10. 1 plus 1. So we've exchanged that 10 tens for 1 100. 1 plus 1 is 2. 4 plus nothing is 4. Okay, and then we'll move on again, and then these are just some examples of the 3-digit addition that I was talking about. Again, I would start with my headings, so thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. 4,127 plus 743. So this will demonstrate exchange from the ones to the tens. So 7 and 3 is 10. 10 ones can be exchanged for 1 10. 2 and 4 is 6. Add 1 is 7. 1 and 7 is 8. 4 and nothing is 4. Okay, exactly the same here, but this one will demonstrate the exchange between the tens to the hundreds. So thousands, hundreds, tens and ones again. See how I'm doing that every time to get really consistent. 7,261 plus 791. 1 and 1 is 2, no exchange. 6 and 9, 15. So we can exchange the 15 to 110 and 1 100 and 5 tens. And then 2 at 7 is 9. Add the 1. Again, we're exchanging. And then 7 and 1 is 8. Okay. And then the final example I'm going to show you, actually I'll show you 2 more. This one's going to show you all the exchange. So thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. One and 3 is 4. 1 and 8 is 9. 9 and 4 is 13. So we're going to exchange to the thousands. 7 and 1 is 8. So that's basically how we're going to progressively move through the calculations. And then finally, this example is going to show you thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. This example is going to show you how to exchange across a variety of columns. So 4,965 plus 1,728. 5 at 8, 13. 6 and 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 and 7, 16. 4 and 1 is 5. Add 1 is 6. Okay, I hope that helps. And if you would like to tweet me your answers and the work that you've been doing, I'll be happy to have a look at it and give you feedback. My Twitter handle is @M4RK59. Thank you very much.